Well, hello my friends, today I'm going to test this beautiful Sansui TU-417. I bought this tuner not that long ago, a few months ago. I bought it through Dutch eBay marketplace for €70. And it was all the time in the box because I bought it to use it together with my Sansui TU-919. And that Sansui TU-919 is now in repair by John Direct. It will get a complete recap. It is broken, well not broken, it is working, but one channel gets very hot. So probably I think John can repair it, you know, because these amplifiers are very hard to repair. They're not easy things. So I bought this tuner in advance to match it with that Sansui TU-919 amplifier. But the real matching tuner is the TU-919. But that tuner, I saw ridiculous prices from 1,000, even over €1,000 for that tuner, and in the Netherlands the price of that tuner is about 350, €400. There was one online not that long ago. I offered the guy €300. The guy said no, in the end he sold it for 350. Okay. So in the between time I bought this thing because I thought, okay, maybe John cannot repair the thing at all. It is too difficult, not sure. And I'm not willing to pay €350 for a tuner, my friends. No. What I could read about this tuner on tunerinfo.com is that it's a good tuner, 3 gangs. The quality is the same as a 217 or 317. I had the 217 before, but that thing was not lighted. So I think this tuner will match that TU-919 perfect. As you can see, the lighting is beautiful. Beautiful lighting. Although personally I wished that it had some more light. Yeah. You can see that is not really a match with this amplifier. This is also a Sansui amplifier, but this amplifier have a lacquered finish. You can see that clearly in this picture what I show you now. But the Sansui TU-919 have the same matte black finish, so it is a perfect match. So when I clicked this thing on, I was a little bit disappointed in the lighting. It is good lighted, but I thought what I could see on pictures on Google, I expected more light. So I opened the thing to see if some bulbs were out. But as you can see over here, as you can see, it has 4 bulbs and all bulbs are working. So that's not the case. Also the 2 bulbs from the 2 meters in front over here, they are working. And as you can see, it is clean. It is coming from a non-smoker house. I think the guy served this thing or cleaned it inside, because I'm not sure why it is this clean. So I expect this guy did the cleaning. I'm not sure if there is ever a repair guy went inside this thing to repair something. I cannot recognize new pots, no. But I'm not a technical guy, so I'm not 100% sure. But what I can see, that is everything. What I can see, everything is just original. Even this thing, as you can see over here, let me give more light. It is very clean. Yeah, beautiful, 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 beautiful inside. And these are the 4 bulbs. And so probably when you change those bulbs in LED bulbs, not sure if these bulbs are around. I have some LED bulbs over here. Maybe I'll try and fit them in to see if the lighting is more beautiful. And then I have plenty LED bulbs over here in all sizes and all shapes. So maybe I will try them out. You never know. What I also do not like is that the dial pointer, as you can see over here, you see the dial pointer is not lighted. I prefer lighted dial pointers, but yeah, you cannot have it all. I can't remember. Yeah, there are some receivers with lighted dial pointers. Yeah, the 8080, the 9090, the 7070 have lighted dial pointers, I think, because the G7000, the G9000, the G22000, etc., do not have dial lighted pointers of lighted, yes. So this is how it is looking. Stereo indicator over here, automatic FM or mono, AM, but yeah, nobody uses AM anymore. The output level. So a very simple layout, but yeah, what more do you need? It is a beautiful light whitening scale, beautiful, but it not really match this amplifier. Okay, why did I open this thing? Well, to check the lightning first, and I did not connect a wire on it, so an antenna, just to try it out how it works without a wire. Most tuners do not work good without a wire, but this thing actually receives plenty stations without a single wire. So that's what you're gonna hear today, the tuner without a single wire. Yeah, and this is how it sounds. And I connected my amplifier on my IQ, the brown speakers, the IQ System 200T speakers, and this is how it sounds.
buitenaarsleven. Sowieso wordt gezocht naar buitenaarsleven. Deze zomer gaat de James Webb-telescoop natuurlijk ook echt zoeken naar buitenaarsleven. Dat is een van mijn favoriete ruimtevaartprojecten. En die kan door infrarood zelfs de atmosfeer van exoplaneten gaan bestuderen. En dan zou je in principe door de samenstelling van zo'n atmosfeer van een exoplaneet
Heel even om te geven voor de 50e ochtendquiz. Heel veel prijzen te winnen. Opgeven doe je door je naam door te sturen via de app van Radio 5. Vanaf weer al 4 tot 9 graden. Het moment vandaag overdag. Dat wordt de eerste officiële warme dag van het jaar. Het gaat 20 tot 23 graden worden vandaag. Voordat je bij het Ambers ze luistert vanuit TH Cora in Curaçao. Het is 26 graden nu, dat is ook lekker. En in Zwolle, bij de blauw-gele meubelgigant in Amersfoort, staat de verwarming.
Gisterochtend in Goedemorgen 100% NL.
Ja, dat is weer spoorloos in de bel.
Lekker bellen met papa.
Barnebarend.
Onze moeite maakt het me misselijk, zeg maar.
Ja.
En ik moet ook overgeven, ja, als het is.
En wat doe je dan? Wat kijk je dan eerst even aan en daarna wil je denk ik je arts?
Ja, ik kijk altijd eerst inderdaad even aan. Dan...
Ziet van 9/11. Ja, dan praten we echt over de big events. 9/11, de oorlog in Irak in 2003. Begonnen door de Verenigde Staten en het Verenigd Koninkrijk. De impact van 9/11 is ook een wijziging van die taken geweest. Als ik bijvoorbeeld kijk naar de Europese Unie, waren de game changers echte aanslagen binnen het Europees grondgebied. Dus dan denk ik aan het vliegveld Zaventem, Bataclan in Parijs, de Duitse kerstmarkt, onder andere in Berlijn. Dat soort aanslagen. Dat heeft een grote verandering teweeggebracht binnen de Europese Unie.
Beautiful, beautiful. Without any wire, my friends. I mean, as you all know, tuner is my favorite source. It sounds strange, you know, I mean, a lot of you will say that's old-fashioned. You have now Spotify, you have, well, a lot of sources with a tuner from the ether or cable tuner is old-fashioned, very old-fashioned. But I so much love tuner stations. I don't know why. Yeah, I know exactly why, because everybody who goes on Spotify, also me, I discover that I am looking for those same songs I already have, because that's the songs I know about. And I love tuners, especially good stations. There are some heavy stations in the Netherlands. There is a guy who owns 3 or 4 stations. I'm not sure who this guy is. Not very interesting for me. But every station has its own genre. And my favorite genre is Radio 10 Gold. But there's also another station. Veronica is nice. 538 is nice. So what I would see is, I love the separation this guy makes in these stations, because this kind of station is for this age, this is for this age, and this for this age. But what I would like to see is one station with a mix from all those stations together. You understand what I mean? So that's what I miss in the Netherlands, a mix. So one channel, one station, what is a mix from all those. But for the rest, I have nothing to complain. The stations we have in the Netherlands are very good channels. But we can also, if I plug in the cable, but I do not think the cable plug works anymore. No, it doesn't work anymore. They stopped. So my provider stopped sending tuner stations over the cable because that's old-fashioned. Not sure why, but they say it's old-fashioned. So you have. So nowadays I use much my telephone, my very good sounding telephone, to be honest. Very good sounding with a double deck. I have another phone, the LG, with the quad deck, yeah. And then those two telephones sounds beautiful. My new telephone is the Xiaomi 11T Pro. Didn't test it out yet for sound. Could not read nothing about what kind of DAC is inside this telephone. But yeah, I have to test the thing out. And lately I spin my tuner, my favorite tuner, over my telephone. But I prefer a real tuner. I think, yeah, not sure why, but I believe a real tuner sounds better than the tuners from a telephone. But yeah, you have to pick those stations out of the ether, and I think when I place a good antenna on it, it will be more, the signals will be stronger than I receive now. But even without a wire or an antenna, I have good reception with this beautiful little tuner, what only costs you today, well, in the Netherlands, €70, that's what I paid. But I am patient because I still want to hunt for that TU-417. That's the ultimate, I think, well, one of the ultimate tuners, yeah? But not for €350. I hope I can find one between 200 and 300 euro. You never know. I can be lucky, but I'm not in a hurry, my friends. I mean, if you hunt second hand, if you are in a hurry, you always pay top price. I mean, that's with everything. If you are in a hurry, you cannot wait. You have to pay top price. So I'm taking it easy, relaxed. I have a tuner now. I bought it for €70. If I can find in the coming 1, 2, 3, 4 years, not sure, the TU-919, okay, it will replace this thing and this thing will be sold. But maybe in the between time, when I have this 919 amplifier, maybe this amplifier will not stay in my house. Maybe I found another amplifier. I'm not sure, you know. I'm always switching. I sold hell of good amplifiers, my friends. I had some pretty nice receivers and amplifiers here. But for one reason, I was not happy with them in the end. And that's not always because of the sound, but the combination, looks and sound. Yeah? There are many good sounding things out there on this used market. Tuners, receivers, amplifiers. But yeah, for some reason, I know what sounded good, so I can always buy those things back. You understand? In the end. And now my head is on that AU-919. But I'm not 100% convinced that the looks from that amplifier will keep me happy. Maybe the sound is so good that it is a keeper. But maybe I think, okay, it is a nice sound, it is a little bit better than this sound, or a little bit better than the other thing, but I cannot imagine that that Sansui TU-417 will, if I have it in my house, will be the best amplifier I ever had or heard. Maybe it is, because it is fresh recapped. And fresh recapped means that you have a new device. Remember guys, most my stuff I have over here, or I had over the years, you know, wasn't recapped at all. And the older caps from those years had a lifespan from 5,000 hours. 85 degrees, 5,000 hours. So of course those cap doesn't get 85 degrees, so probably they had a lifespan from 7 or 8,000 hours. But those hours are long gone. Modern caps, you can find 105 degrees, 15,000 hours. Yeah. So John will place those newer caps inside, and I'm so curious how that amplifier will sound vs my best amplifier now, the Wilson R8, what is on my table over there. Yeah, let me zoom in. Yeah, or this thing, the AU-X911DG. Yeah, so these two amplifiers are now my best amplifiers in my house. Yeah, I can't remember, I can't come up with any amplifier I have in my house at the moment what sounds better. Well, I have in reparation that Denon POA 1500, 2 times 150 watt. The preamp is now in reparation. Yeah, but I will use, where's the thing? I will use this thing, yeah, to do the VS tests between those amplifiers. For me, it will, you know what it is? It is often, if you disconnect an amplifier, you cannot really do a VS test, you know, but this thing have a switch, amplifier A or B. So then you hear immediately the difference between two amplifiers. Same like with speakers, you know. I mean, if you buy speakers today and you come in a house and you think, oh, beautiful sounding speakers. You bring the speakers in your house and you discover that all the speakers are better sounding than the speakers you just bought. How often that happens? Many times, my friends. Maybe you experience the same thing. And that's why I bought this thing, to be 100% sure which amplifier is the best sounding amplifier. And yeah, I have to see if this thing can make me happy. But the tuner, well, for the looks, the tuner for the looks, the tuner should be a keeper if it was a set, because I am a guy who likes sets. I know there are plenty audiophiles there who have 4 different brands, from amplifier, power amplifier, a preamplifier, a tuner and a turntable. 4 different brands, and they do not care if it is a set or not. The tuner doesn't have to be part of a set. A reel-to-reel deck doesn't have to be part of a set. But for me, the tuner, the preamp and the power amp have to be a set. This is me, yeah, because everybody is different, and that's why it is so difficult, because the tuner as a standalone is a beauty, yeah, but the amplifier is not that beautiful. But okay, I can live with that, or I have to live with that. If the sound is perfect, if the sound is crazy perfect, yeah, then I think I can live with that boring tuner. Same like this tuner. This is a boring tuner for me. Even it is a beautiful material, it is lacquered finished, it is boring for me. Yeah, but I like VU meters, yeah, and I know plenty of you will say, oh, VU meters is not important, but yeah, you know, for me, I also love the looks. If you can buy this thing, this tuner, I mean, they have a hell of a reception. You can even modify this thing, what I understand, not that expensive. You can modify this thing to a much even better sounding tuner. But for me, what I just heard, for me it's not necessary at all. I like the sound of this tuner, how it is, non-modified, even not with a wire in the antenna socket. So that's how good I think this tuner is. Thank you for watching this video. Put the thumbs up if you like it. And for now I say ciao ciao.